Hey, good morning, Glenn. Is that you over there? You're awful small. What's going on?
I don't know.
Where are you at, man? That ain't right. I've been having all kind of problems with this morning. All right, let's see if we can. There we are. Wow. Good morning. Everything's so freaking small on the screen, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Man. How's that?
It's the same. On my end, it is.
Well, crap. Let's see. Well, it looks kind of okay. Well, let's see if we got anybody in the chat. Maybe they can help us here. Mad Dog, how you doing, man? Yeah, he was first to comment on the video this morning, and I went a different direction this week. I didn't get a whole lot done in this last storage unit because I just now got my muscle pulled better. It feels better. So I've been taking like a load of books to the bookstore. That unit is so full of books at this point that I've been every day I've been taking like 4 boxes of books and getting like 40 to 50 bucks for those. And the older ones, the better ones, I'm keeping to sell at another venue where I'll get more money. And still looking for more treasures in there. And I'm going to get back in there and do some more filming this week, but I got another video up today. That was a really killer as far as getting a deal on a unit, man. For $60 for a packed 10 by 15, that just doesn't happen that often, man.
No, it doesn't. When
you're sitting there in a box in the unit is labeled jewelry in a pack 10 by 15, and I get it for $60. Those are rare, so I thought I'd put that one up. Video 1 in that unit did really good. Video 2, it just flatlined. It's just like, we don't care anymore. So I am going to do another video on it, but it's going to be a little different style. And I'm just going to do unboxing in it on some of the stuff. And there's interesting things in there, man. It's a really good unit. But there's the guy's whole library was in there, man. And there's books that go back into the 1800s. So I'm going to put together a lot of, like some of the, here's like, for instance, look at books like that are old like this. It's like, what year is this one? 1931, a book about surveying. I mean, there's just kind of stuff like this. And like, here's a bag of McDonald's toys, Wizard of Oz toys from like 25 years ago. The whole Oz collection. It's just a lot of stuff like that. So we're going to try a whole new, and Eric's on here. He talking about how his last video didn't get a lot of views. Well, hell, mine didn't either. It's like, what the hell? Oh, let's see what we got going. Mad Dog, I appreciate you, bud. Let's see. This would make a great YouTube short. Yeah, hey, if short, I get good views on shorts. I don't know what it is. I put up what I work on a long form video, and it sucks. You know, I got like 1,000 views, something, 1,200, whatever, in the first one. Second one, I didn't even get but 10%. I can feel you there, Eric. I know what you mean. I'm having a pretty good day, but my God, the weather sucks around here. It's just rain.
Rain?
Just rain. Can't really get anything done in it, other than I might go out a little while later and sort more books out. I bet I've got thousands of books that I've got to. I'm not complaining because books equal money, but they're heavy and there's a lot of repetition there. And but I have some good books that are going to be. Some of them might be worth some good money, so I'm saving those. Got some leather bound books. I'll probably do really well, but I'm hoping. I'll give a little disclosure, but I did get into the very back of the unit yesterday. Just now, my freaking butt muscle. I pulled it. I pulled a muscle in my. It sounds funny, and it is, but it slows you down like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
I didn't really get over there and get any filming done this past week, other than taking books to the bookstore. And every time I go over there, it's $40 or $50.
Yeah.
So I don't. Man.
Any walking or any lifting, and your ass muscles are involved.
Yeah, well, it's fine now, but my God, for a week, you would be surprised. And it seemed like every hour I would tweak it. Like Chucky would run out in front of me, and I'm gonna have to stop and like, oh yeah, not his fault, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm watching your video, Eric. I'm about halfway through, bud, and I don't tell me anything about it yet. But I tell you what, man, so far. I like the way that unit looked too when you got it. And maybe you'll find something else, but so far I'm like, oh no. It's one of those, and maybe that'll change, man. But what I saw so far, oh, and there that thing that you called a glass angel vase, I'm pretty sure that was a bong.
Angel box.
It's a bong. He opened up his one box. She had a little hit pipe and a thing there. And it was full of weed. And I mean, I like the way that unit looked too, though. I would have paid that for it. I guarantee I would have bought that unit too, because I like the way it looked. And maybe there'll be something in there, my man. Because I'm not done watching it yet. Just ran out of time, so here I am trying to run a live stream, and I don't know what the fuck. Excuse me, did I say that? Oh, well, we're not monetized on this one anyway. What the hell? Never mind. Oh, so yeah, appreciate you, Eric. I'm glad you're here. Mad Dog says there is a very interesting $20 unit at OK Storage in your area. Third highest unit in the state. What you want in your area? It's got a bike, a Beatles sign, poster, and some stereo and music equipment. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Mad Dog. That was a killer extra space unit. They had a lot of good units go up for cheap money. Keep your eyes open. I buy a lot from Extra Space. I enjoy buying from them. I've done well over the years in Extra Space. Those, as far as those, I've looked them up, man, and they've been selling them in like for like $40 for like 8 pieces. I've got like 20, so I can't see me not getting $40. So it's just stuff like that. We've got so many things that we're going to be listing out of that unit, but we want to get that furniture. I brought home a big old buffet the other day. I've got it in there. Didn't tweak the old pulled muscle too much on that. And Eric says it's raining there too, just a blah. Yeah, and you got to watch out when the weather is like this days in a row. It can affect your mood, man. It can definitely affect your mood. So I added a little, put myself in front of my ring light, made a little get more light from it than I am outside. I couldn't even see myself in the screen this morning. It's just gloomy. I hate that. It will affect your mood if you let it. Just a blah day. Yeah, we don't get much done when it's raining. My cats hate it. They don't get to go outside. Chucky doesn't like it. And when Chucky ain't happy, nobody's happy around here, And Glenn, remember you were saying, and I watched that thing too on this live. I turned the live on, and it played a short of Chucky on the roof. Is that what you saw?
Yeah.
And I don't know how I did it, but it's not there now. I don't know. I didn't do anything that I know of that would have stopped it, because I already had an intro. The StreamYard had in this extra stuff that you can do, and it takes me forever to figure out one feature. I'll learn that, and then I'll forget about something else, and then, well, anyway, we're here.
Yeah, that's why I called you. I didn't know if you pushed something and it put a short out instead of putting StreamYard out, or what?
Yeah, I don't, I can't even explain it. I don't know why it was there. I think I was just tinkering with options and I somehow put that on there, but I don't know how I took it off. So I'm still learning here. I'm in year 3 of StreamYard, and here I am still trying to figure StreamYard out. Yeah, pretty sure you got some very good antique books that are worth very good money and some other good books. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like World War II. This guy actually was a pilot in the 60s, and he's still around. And the manager over there said this guy was like 100 years old. And I'm thinking he might have literally be around 100 years old, because if he was a pilot in 67, and I mean, he very well could be if he was in his lower 40s.
Yeah.
When he was a pilot, he could be 100 years old right now, which is quite an accomplishment. And man, I found more trunks. I haven't even gotten back there to film yet because it's just trying to get a path to the back of this. And I have to go through like multitudes of books, and more books. But I mean, the gold and silver that I have up to date is $5,400, and I can't complain because I paid that's the most I think I've ever paid for a unit, because it had everything. It had the dust, it had the antiques. I mean, those are the kind I buy, man. So yeah, Mad Dog, I am looking to see if I got another book here I can show you. The People's War Book Atlas. Let's see what year this is. Wow. It's got this guy here. I don't even know. He's probably deader now by now. I don't mean any disrespect in that. I'm just saying it's that old. 1920. So it's a 105-year-old book right here. And there's books older than this one. And so I have to sort out all those kind of books. And like these, like little handbooks about this size. This one, my God, it's so old. 1900. Man. 125 years. So I don't know if I got great stuff or just average stuff, but I'm gonna take that. I'm not taking them to the bookstore because they're just gonna give me a little bit for them. But taking new hardback books over there, like if I take like 4 regular sized boxes that you get, average size boxes, 4 boxes of books, I'll get $40 to $50 every time. And I can go over, I can probably make 10 more trips like that. So there's at least going to be like $1,000 worth of books in this unit. It's just, that's a lot of work, but I don't care. It's good exercise, and I enjoy looking for potential gold and silver and valuables and antiques. It's addictive, man. Let's see. Hey, Glenn the Swamp Picker, we're glad you're in here, bud. Yes, sirree. Yeah, we're just doing our thing today. Getting ready to get our whole new world that's coming our way. It's gonna be epic, man. We're getting there, man. Glad you're here, Glenn. Patrick, how you doing? I appreciate it every time you do that, my man. And hopefully we can entertain you while you're here. If I can learn how to use StreamYard. I'm only in year 3. What do you expect? We turn on Glenn calls me this morning. Well, yeah, I turned on. I went to the live stream and a cat video came up. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I did that, but it did. At least it was a cool video, Chucky being on the roof. I'm sure he was very proud of himself there. Charlie Brown, how you doing? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Yes, we are very glad you are here. Yeah, we're just going to talk some storage units and whatever people want to talk about. Anything like that. It doesn't really matter. Are we going to have a best of Chucky video? Maybe. Let me see here. Let me see if I can throw one out there real quick. Let's try this. See if I can figure this out. If I could just nip it in the bud. Like remember that show with Andy Griffith and that sheriff. What was his name? Don
Barney Five.
Fight. What are we gonna do, Barney? We gotta nip it. We gotta nip it in the bud. Remember that? It's kind of like
nip it in the bud.
Yeah, we're gonna nip it in the bud, man. So Eric says, so far next week's forecast looks great. If it stays like that, we're having possibly the biggest yard sale ever. I need a purge. God, I know what you mean, man. Yeah, a yard sale is that's the perfect thing, and then you get a little bit of money to boot. You know, nothing wrong with that. But I understand that completely. Sometimes you just need to sell shit, man.
Yeah.
That's like last week. I was telling Glenn, I need another locker like I need a hole in the head. But if there's one that rolls around that I just can't pass up, what are you going to do? Let it go when you know it's a good? You just can't do it. I mean, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet, man. This had to be your best antique furniture. You have it listed, best piece of furniture yet. The hall tree. Yeah, I just brought that home. And we're going to list that here this week. We didn't even get out. We take pictures of them out in the backyard sidewalk. We had a sidewalk put in back there, back to building 3. And we usually set things up there with the sunshine and all. Well, there ain't any freaking sunshine. You know, sunshine around here right now. They're saying this is the bluegrass straight. Well, you know, the grass isn't blue right now. It's wet. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's been a good unit, and I haven't even been through all of it still, and I've had it for more than 2 weeks. You know, there's been reasons. Hey, I'm glad you swung in, Glenn. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and talk storage auctions and stuff, and whatever people want to talk about. Well, who knows? I didn't really plan a show. Sometimes the best ones I do, and I don't even plan anything. Well, really, hell, as long as somebody in the chat just says something to get us started, that's all we really need. Well, Mad Dog's doing it. Yeah, here we go. Are we going to see you drive the trike bike if you get it from the music locker with the sign, the Beatles sign? I don't know about that, man. I'm not even aware of this. But I know the Beatles stuff is good if I find any of it. Highly collectible. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, to answer Mad Dog's question from a little while ago about cats. Let's see. Present video file. Let's see if I can throw one out there. Oh, I had my new bowling video. Well, you saw that one. Me making bowling videos. It's outrageous, man. What is this? I forgot.
I'm smiling my face off because I got this storage unit.
Okay, that was the one I just got. I was the one where I was smiling my face off. I'm still smiling my face off, man. Oh, we got a comment. You would get a signed John Lennon and Paul McCartney and the other. That's got to be worth some money. Charlie Brown currently listing Friday's yard sales pickings. Oh, you went to a yard sale Friday and now you're listing this stuff. That's the way to do it, man. Well, hopefully you make some good profit. That's the point of all this. And
yeah,
I look at it as this is a great way to treasure hunt. As far as if you ever tried a storage unit, try it sometime. Just get you a small one to start out. You don't have to buy a giant unit. Just dig in and maybe you'll find some gold. Well, that's what I like the most about storage auctions as far as sourcing for sales. because you don't know exactly what you're going to get. Which, damn, look at me, man. I'm all blurry. Does it look blurry to you, man?
No, you're clear over here.
Wow, I'm having all kind of problems, man. Yeah. Well, good luck on your sales. Need beer money? Yeah. Well, hey, money. I drink a little bit. Speaking of drinking beer, hey Harry, how you doing, bud? Harry had a little 2 and 2 the other night. I thought about doing what you did, Harry. He went out into his backyard and had his dog out there and was doing a little live on his phone. And I was thinking about doing that over at the storage unit, just flipping it on while I'm over there sometime this week, maybe. And just turning my phone on, going live from my phone. Now, I've never done that on my phone. I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm saying I've never done it. But I might try that sometime just to see what happens. The worst that could happen is it would just suck. And trust me, I've put up some videos and done some lives that have sucked. And some of them suck, and that's okay. It's okay. You just can't take yourself so seriously that I don't worry about it. If somebody likes my video, they can like it. If they don't like it, they can hit the dislike button, and that's fine too. The worst thing they can do is not do anything at all. Dislikes better than nothing. Mad Dogs. I did some pretty good sales this Saturday, picking at a yard sale. I got 2 African elephants, leather, very beautiful. Love to see the Beatles unit again. Yeah, we're gonna. You got me interested in it. Speaking of elephants, I've got 83 pounds of brass elephants. 3 elephants that weigh 83 pounds. But I've been looking at the people that have been selling them, and they're not having a really good time moving them. So I've got to get them polished up, or they're not going to get as much. I've noticed the ones that were doing better are the ones that are highly polished. So I've got to figure out how to do it. I know that you can get this stuff to do it with, but it takes a crap ton of elbow grease. I thought they were worth around $1,000, and maybe they're close. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Now I found another lot of elephants in this unit I just bought. Some are brass, some are marble, some are leather, some are wood. It's like they just people collect them. I've been finding little collections of elephants. So maybe there's some good luck to them or something. I don't know. I shortened my name from It's the Great Thrifter Charlie Brown. Get lots of units. Yeah, hey, whatever works. You just got to try it. I used to be Sarcastic Stacker, and I thought, well, I want to get the name Storage in there. So, because how I do all my stuff as far as, reselling goes is buying storage units. So I wanted it to be part of my name. So I've been SSS ever since. Oh, so whatever works. Harry says one is lower than the other. Will you talk? What?
I asked him how it was hanging, so that's how he responded.
So you got one. It's like, say this is. Wait a minute. I got to do this correctly. So if this is your sack, you got one hanging lower on. Is it painful, man? I hope you get that worked out, Harry. One is lower than the other. How are you going to even them out? That's the question. Ray Imlay, I like the way that is rhyming. Hi from Nova Scotia, Canada. Hey, maybe you'll be our 51st, 52nd, or 53rd state. Something's going to happen. We see that you all got another deep stater and took over your presidency. That's going to all be fixed for too long, man. And they can't go on like this much longer. The whole world's getting ready to change, man. Everything we knew is going to change. We're getting so close. Who likes what our... That's kind of like me, Harry. I could care less. Someone who likes whatever, I just do it. I do it anyway. Like some videos, I'll put it up, and I might only get 100 views. Some videos I'll get thousands of views. I don't have any rhyme or reason to this stuff. I really don't understand how the whole thing works. I'm sure I've messed up my algorithms because I got like a variety channel. I put up videos with metal stacking, storage units, cats, skits, like riding a bicycle and jumping an old TV set stuff. I mean, I do crazy crap. I mean, my videos get anywhere from 30 views to now one of them's got 205,000 views, which is amazing to me because it's not really one of my better videos. It just keeps going. It's called an evergreen video. Why can't I get another? I don't know. I talk about some crazy stuff on here. They may not like what I talk about on these live streams because we'll talk about stuff that really matters, and they don't like that. It's all going to, everything's going to change, man. People don't even realize it. Nova Scotia one day, I will make it up there, the Bay of Fundy. Bay of Fundy? Fundy on Sunday. There you go. Sunday's a fundy. Harry. I think there's already some secret negotiations for some provinces in Canada that are already going to switch to statehood here because they'll do so much better financially. It's going to help them. I would assume. I don't know. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of years. And the bearded picker. Beard King, there you are. There he is, the Beard King picker. Welcome. How are you doing? Yes, we're just here getting ready to look at some storage units here in a little bit. Like I was telling Glenn, I need another storage unit like I need a hole in the head. But if that banger comes up, I don't care, man. I just got to do it. This would be a great dine and dash music. Man, you're loving on that unit, ain't you, man? That's right. Harry said they may not be hanging even, but at least they're hanging. That's right. He says he's all wheels, no cannon. Yours won't fire a shot, man. I'm not going to say anything else about that. It's all wheels, no cannon. Boom. The music unit, he's loving this music unit, Glenn. We're gonna have to find it here in a few minutes, man. There's no doubt about it. He's all in it. You could probably get in 1 or 2 loads in the vehicle, and it's hard to know what other musical instruments are in that unit other than maybe drums. They're drum case. I have got like 3 electric guitars, 3 amps, mandolin. I really should start selling that stuff because now on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace, you can actually include a video on your sales items you're selling, not just pictures. You can put up a video. So think about it. If you're selling an amp and a guitar, they can already listen to it a little bit in the amp.
Yeah, Joy's done that with like stereos and stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's great. So I'm going to have to start trying to do that. All right, bearded picker's good. Well, we're glad to hear that, man. Ray said, Harry, yeah, the Bay of Fundy is a beautiful spot. All Nova. Okay, this is actually a place in Nova Scotia. Okay. Fundy. I thought it was Sunday Fundy kind of thing. I just think Al Bundy, Fundy. Let's see. Harry got a check out of the bearded king. You got a check. You must have sold him something, man. He probably flipped it and made double the money. Yeah. Harry. Ray, it sure is. I just haven't been to that part yet. I've been to Montreal, London, Ontario, and Toronto. I've been to Montreal, Ontario, and Toronto in the 5th grade on a school trip. And we went to Canada from Kentucky on a train. On a train. How cool is that? And we did a school trip one year. I went to the District of Columbia. Why we have our capital in a District of Columbia is beyond my comprehension.
Yeah.
Went there. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't want to have been a kid going anywhere near District of Columbia. Some of the things they've uncovered there, I'm not even going to get to on here. So we can have a video you rocking a guitar on Facebook Marketplace. Well, I can't play it, but I can make them make noise. I might, the way I would play it, it might keep people from wanting to buy them, man. But yeah, we're going to try that. If we want to sell these amps, I can't just keep sitting on all these amps. See, I need to get a new barter person, man. I know Jay's great, but he hadn't been here for a year. And it's been 1 year now, so. And he's commented on a couple of my videos, so I don't know what's going on. I guess he just he's not getting the gold, or maybe he doesn't want to sell the gold right now. I've told him all these years not to sell it to me, and he's been doing it. Come to find out, all the gold I bought or got or bartered to get from him, it's all doubled in money. It's all doubled in value since he sold me. So maybe he took my advice. I told people when I buy it from him, I was like, you probably should keep this. You know that, right? Yeah, and I need the money. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll even I gave him full spot price. That's why I was all around all the live storage auctions. I used to get all the business because everybody else wanted to cut right away. They would say, well, I'll do it. I'll give you 95% of spot. Well, I just give them 100%. Because I already knew what was coming. I just was going to be patient about it. It just took years. I mean, years are going to pass anyway, right?
Yeah.
Mad Dog says, give Ray a wrench. So that Ray is the Ray. Yeah, let me do that. Ray, yeah, it's a free. Yeah, Ray, all this is a free membership wrench. That's what because that's the only way we can do it here without charging anybody, because the YouTube members thing, they make you charge. I'm not going to do that because they want part of the money. I don't want to charge anybody anything here. That's the thing. So you now have, it says Ray Imlay, you now have a wrench, my man. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, we'll look at some storage units in here a little bit. So there you go. I gotta check out the bill. What did I miss? Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Mad Dog. Appreciate it. The Bay of Fundy has the highest tide cycle in the world. I think when it's low, it's pretty cool looking. Yeah. What do I think about silver? I think it's going to be so important because with all the manufacturing that's coming back to the United States, and we are going to get involved with the AI production here, and which I've got mixed emotions about that, because I think it's eventually going to be the source of the Antichrist, but that's another story, and we're not going to get into that today. But as I digress, I think silver is going to reach triple digits.
Yeah, I think the AI thing is going to be a good thing at first, but I'm like you. Later on, I think there's going to be some shit.
It's going to be the Antichrist, because that's what's going to happen, and we're going to have 1,000 years of peace, and we're getting ready to head into this, the greatest time to be alive in mankind's history right now. We're getting ready to go to that timeline where, well, you'll see, it's going to be epic, man. There's going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in human history come to the people, and not just in the United States. This is any of the countries that's involved in the BRICS and the gold back. All the gold's been recovered, and it is going to be repatriated to the people. And you're just getting drippets of it now, like with the income tax, the end of the IRS, the end of the Federal Reserve. Well, all that's already kind of happened. But with people and sheeple, you can't throw it out. It's like they can take a little bit at a time. Like if somebody's really thirsty, you give them a little sip. But if you take a fire hose and blow them in the face with it and their hat blows back, they're not going to get it. So you can't release all this stuff at once, because people are used to being programmed over the years and they short circuit. It's just a fact. Membership fee for all people. Yeah, it's just free, man. It's nothing. Yeah, I got you, man, dog. Todd, how you doing, sir? Hopefully you're stacking your silver and your gold still. I know you are. And yeah, and he uses people to do like President Trump, who happens to be from the same bloodline. And I want to give you some interesting things that I found out. He is of the same bloodline as Princess Diana and King David, if you want to go back a few thousand years. And I believe he's here now for just what that purpose, Harry. I think Harry's all over this, man. He just doesn't talk about that kind of stuff as much as we do because some people are smart and don't talk about stuff like that. It ruin their algorithms and stuff. I don't care, man. I'm following the rules. I haven't broken their rules. There's no written rule. There's no rule against talking about what you believe to be the truth. But we're dealing with algorithms and AI. AI is going to see it however it's been programmed to see it. And yeah, that's the problem with AI. I remember a free and open internet thinks AI will follow the same path. Well, we can hope. I mean, there is good and bad AI. I just know that in 1,000 years, it's going to be the Antichrist. That's all from the way I've been understanding how this is going to go down. We're heading into the positive timeline, which gets us away from the control of the elites. They're being taken down in this timeline. Thank God for that. If only people knew how bad they've been ripped off over the years, lied to. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Ray. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, bud. We're gonna look at some. Yes, Charlie. Still stacking, of course, man. I see gold probably being up there around 5,000 and silver over $100. I mean, I think silver's probably going to go more than 100, but it just sounds so ridiculous. Think about how cheap silver is even now.
Oh yeah.
Because I can remember back about in 2011, silver was $49 an ounce and change, and it's only what, $32 now. I mean, it's vastly underpriced now. So, which is great because I just ran into a bunch of it in this last storage unit. And I bought a $4,000 unit and found $5,400 worth of silver and gold in it. So everything in the unit's profit. Oh, and I went over there and rented it another month, Glenn. And it's a 10 by 20, and it's only $90 a month.
Oh, that's cheap.
I was shocked. I was thinking, well, I want to get it. I want to make sure I get out of here in 1 month. I'm still going to try to do that, but I did pay for a partial month before that, but I digress. It was $91 for a month. It's at Devon Self Storage. I was ecstatic because I knew that, with all the stuff that I had to get out of there, me with a pulled butt muscle, which is fine now, but and it sounds funny, but I tell you what, if you've ever pulled a glued muscle and you're trying to do some work, trust me, it's a I was going to say a pain in the ass. It's literally a pain in the ass. That's right. Glenn, the swamp is still here. How are you doing? Yeah, he's here. I know you love the beautiful sled and some of the antiques in the $20. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Mad Dog. Well, let's go look at some of these units, bud. I'm going to star your post here. Take it off the screen. Merrily. Shut up. All right, here we go. Present. Share screen. Let's see if I can do this. All right, there it is, Glenn. I think I got it. All right, now he was talking about a Beatles unit. All right, well, let's try it. I'm going to put my zip in. 5 miles. Okay. This sells in 3 days. It's just right up the street. But you know what? I need furniture like I need a hole in it. I'm just going to look at it. Yeah, there's no mystery here. Now that's right there's 50, 60 bucks just sitting right there. Maybe more. That looks like a big unit. That's probably 40, 50 bucks there. 40 bucks there. That's a piece of crap right there. It's presswood. Yeah, I mean, this is electric fireplace, really. Why am I looking at this? I mean, if I hadn't bought a unit in a while and this was down the street, I'd probably go for it because you make a couple $100 on this. But I don't just want to make a profit. I want to be able to find treasure. You know what I mean? It's a nice little corner cabinet, and there is like an old trunk back there of some kind. A trunk on legs. Okay, I don't want to like that one. I see profit there, though. All right. Okay, let's do it this way. We want to see expires, current bid, highest to lowest. It's only $50 is the highest bid in my area. Are you kidding me? Jewelry box. Whoa. Oh my God, this looks horrible. I don't like that mattress. Oh, look, there's the jewelry box right there. It's just sitting funny.
Yeah, that makes me think somebody got into it.
Okay, there it is, though. I mean, they're not lying. They're saying there's foot spa, designer purse, Victoria's Secret, jewelry box, nightstand, paintings, shoe boxes. Okay, what else is in here that would make you think there's good jewelry? It's $50 with 10 days to go. So this one will definitely get to be where there better be jewelry in the unit, in the box, or you won't make any money on it. That's what's going to end up happening here. Is that a Louis Vuitton's? Oh, that's just their logo, but somebody. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. Storage shelves. All right. This is not what Mad Dog was talking about. I just wonder, could there be? Oh my God. I have bought units before just because of a jewelry box like that, where I didn't even like the unit at all. Sometimes you get bit. Sometimes you take the corn, as I used to say. You take the corn. Okay. All right? How am I going to find that one with you're talking about, Mad Dog? All right, let me read what he said. Beautiful sled. First picture only shows a stereo speaker. It's an extra space, an okay storage. What? Julia, it feels funny. I agree with it. Yeah, it just think it bootleg Louis Vuitton logo. Yeah, I've been bit with those kind of things before, man. What's this? Well, uh, yeah, washer and dryer. Now I don't see the one. I guess they could be hiding the washer dryer back there under all those clothes. Okay, it's a black one. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one's not going under the radar because it's already got 3 bids. It is at extra space storage numbers. This is on Bardstown Road. Okay. Yeah, I know where that one is. That's not far away from here at all. Okay. The washer dryer is probably $300. And is that a Vizio? I like Vizios. It looks like a thicker one though. Uh, close. Yeah. It's not for 10 days. I don't really get excited about them when they're 10 days out. That's when I start watching them though. And then this one here, uh, the washer dryer makes me interested in it because I know that's probably $300. When they're in sets, they usually work. And it also says there's an Xbox in here. So there could be a lot of games in there, which is good. I might have to start selling gaming stuff myself instead of bartering because, like I said, my barter guy that I've dealt with for years hadn't been here in a year. Oh, wait a minute. There's some shoe boxes. I'll put this on the auction watch. Where? Oh, I don't want to do that. Why can't I put it on my auction watch? Where's the daggone button for that? Well, crap. Well, screw it. Bookmark. Where is it? Screw it. I kind of like it. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. The problem is it's 10 days out. This one's a month out just about. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste my time on that. Look at pressed wood. Yeah, take that pressed wood and shove it right. Wait a minute. Now that's definitely a leather chair. Yeah, I can tell that's real leather. So that's probably $100 chair. It's not all beat up. I don't like the unit though. It even says leather chair and ottoman, sweeper, microwave, space heater. Hell, what's a space heater right now? Speakers. I don't like getting speakers either. Controller for Xbox. That's a clue. Chest, dresser, table and chairs, child's chairs, kitchenware, toys. Not bad. But I want to get to what Mad Dog's talking about. Why don't you bid $40? Okay, well, I could. Why don't I bid $40? Let's see. You want me to bid $40, Mad Dog? Okay, I'll do it for you, man. Here we go. I'm gonna bid $40 just for Mad Dog right here. Boom. How do you like me now? Nothing I can do about it now. I'm obligated. Oh, it says oops, an error occurred. It's not letting me bid. Here we go. Wait a minute. Another error.
You got to bid 100.
Well, it goes by what's showing. It says $30. Okay, and I'm trying to bid $40. Okay, so Mad Dog saying, why don't you bid 40? Okay, let's see if I can. It says I agree to bid $40. Okay, I'm agreeing, and I'm bidding now. It says, screw you, your money ain't no good here. Look at that. What in the world's going on here? I'm getting mad.
That makes you want the damn thing more when that shit happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting it now. Yeah. All right, let's again. Okay, I wasn't logged on. I was logged on, but I was just at that moment
Oh,
timing out. Okay, so let me do this where I let's see. Uh, paste. Nah, it's not the right. Damn it! Now look what you made me do, Glenn. Yeah. Oh, good. They got my password encrypted. That's good. I'm not a robot. I don't think I am. I know some people it might be though.
yeah.
They're called NPCs. They're like in video games, non-player characters where they're just in the background. There's people that are pretty much considered NPCs in the general public. They just go along with the narratives. They're like the NPCs in video games. Non-player characters. Sheep. Okay. 608968. So Bad Dog wants me to. You did not enter the. Please try again. What? Oh, I hit the wrong code.
Oh,
One of the numbers I messed up. 6086. Okay, this should work this time. There it goes. Okay, now I got to find that again. Ain't this a bitch? This is why I get aggravated. Stuff like this gets me aggravated. Uh, where is it? That's it. All right, that's it. Now Mad Dog says bid 40 on it. Okay. Try again. Okay, I did, and now the bid's 50. But I'm going to leave it at that. So now when I go into my bid manager, it'll be there. So in 9 days, I'll look. If it's still there and it's not a stupid price, I know I got a washer dryer back there that'll pay for all this crap. And that's enough for me because when they're in sets like that, that actually might be a newer set too.
looks like it is.
Yeah. Ooh, look, there's some kind of electronics up here. That could be a gaming system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's probably going to go stupid, but I don't. If we'll see. If I can get it for less than the price of a washer dryer that looks like that, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. It depends on how far along I've come on this other unit. And starting like later on today, I need to start working on this unit instead of sitting here on my ass because it doesn't happen when you just sit here, and it's not healthy. So that's what I got to do. All right, let's get back to business. All right, Mad Dog, we got that $40 bid on that one, but I want to see the one you were pimping on a while ago.
Hey, Mark, I got to check on Henry real quick.
Yeah, bring him on board, man.
I'll try if he's where I can see him.
Yeah. All right, this is a manager special. I'm not going to bid on this. I'll look at it. 7-piece cookware set, speakers. It looks like somebody pooped on the bottom of that. I bet that stinks. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. That one sucks. All right, yeah, that one I don't like that one. Let's see the map here. Okay. Oh, this one's right down the street, man. I got to see this one, Mad Dog. See who else who all we got in here. Well, I can't look right now. Oh, nobody's bid on this. Okay. Pleather. I'm pretty sure that's pleather. Uh, this unit looks bad to me. Yeah, this looks like a pile of crap right here. And they got 3 locks cut off of it, which means that it's been up for auction a couple other times. And they'll probably pay it up anyway. But you never know. Some people around here like that color. Not much on the red stuff, but all right, I'm not going to do that one. Show the map. Oh, there's the whole map of the United States. Why did it all of a sudden go to that? Oh, I didn't put my zip code in. That's why. Okay, got outbid on that one. That's fine. I don't care right now. That one, I don't care for that one. That one looks like it sucks. All right, Mad Dog, this must be farther than 5 miles out. So let's do a tenner. Wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's happening here. Okay. I like this unit because everything in it looks sellable. A little storage thing with all these baskets in it. Those things sell quick. Dresser turned around. 4 or 5 tubs and totes and boxes right there. Another piece of wood furniture here. Shelves. All this is sellable stuff. Yeah, I'll put it on the auction watch. That's why I wasn't there before, is because I was timed out. All right. Well, that's not a bad looking unit. Yeah, these things with all the baskets, they'll sell quick. Ooh, is that a trunk? Oh, no, I think it's just another tub. There's more tubs than I thought, though. I like this one. Slicing. Oh, there's 2 of those. This thing with all the baskets in it are right here. There's another one, and over to the side of it, there's another one right here. Yeah, I like this one. Let's see where this one's at. That's all the way over in Preston, though. I don't care, though. I'll put it on the auction watch. I think I already did, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. All right, we're good. I like that one. That's a nice little unit. Clean. Everything looks sellable. Wood furniture, wood shelves. Yeah, that's nothing not to like about it. And even the price, well, of course, it's 9 days off. Basically 10 days. Okay, that's a nice little unit. Let's see what people are saying. Make it interesting if it was $10. Oh, a unit that's $130, Mad Dog's saying. Okay, and let's do it this way. I'm gonna go to my zip code. It's $130. Find one that's $130. That's what I'm looking for. So far is zip. And a lot of zilch. Oh, I don't want to look at the. I'm just. Oh, here's one that's $130. Yeah, this is it. I mean, a dog's probably like, yeah, he found it. Okay, what we got here is just a little bitty amp here. Beatles picture. There's a little drum set. More amps. I've already got amps I've got to sell, though. This one's not practical for me right now. Unless I see something else. Yeah. I mean, it's some musicians. Musicians typically don't have any money, man. You know, that picture there's nice, though. That's probably $20. I bet you those aren't real signatures. They're probably copies. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's all right, man. I just, knowing what I've got now already, I haven't sold it any of these musical instruments yet. I'd probably need to wait on that one or that kind of stuff. But let's see what else we can find. 20. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm not going over to Indiana. They can keep. Yeah, y'all have heard me rant about going into Indiana before. I'm not going to do it. Ace bandages. Can you imagine buying a whole unit with nothing but ace bandages? Somebody's got an $80 bid on this. It's a 9x12, just nothing but ace bandages. I think that would. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to mess with it. Here's a good-looking unit. Potentially fishing. Lots of tubs. But it's already $250. Of course, there's some rims. I can't tell if those are aluminum rims or not. That makes a difference. A little bit of furniture. Let's see what we're missing here. Nice table. I'm not so sure about this one now. I like the way that I like the theme of it, and I think there could be some great stuff. But it's already $250 with 10 days to go. What do you think's it's gonna look like in 9 days? I can tell you. It's gonna be double that and then some. So what do we have on the surface? Oh, maybe $100 worth of fishing gear there. Maybe $100 in wheels. A flowery couch. Good luck selling that one. Maybe a little bit. This is not the kind I profile to. It's okay. Okay. Oh, is that a dog? Okay. All right, that's a dog. Oh boy. Yeah, this isn't for me. This one's not for me. All right, let me come back into the chat. We'll just get caught up in the chat and we'll figure out where we're at here. Let's see here. Remove. There we go. All right. We got to nip this in the bud.
Nip it in the bud.
All right. Nip it. Let's see here. Okay, let's go back to where I left off. Where? Where's the daggone? I know I marked the last post. All right, well, I don't know what's going on. We'll just start here. This is the one with the Beatles stuff. That's $100 and the 200 bike. You found it. What do you think of the drum cases and the drums and speakers? I think they're a little bit of money. A little bit. As far as the Beatles picture, I wouldn't get anything for it hardly. Maybe a little bit. Well, what things are worth and what you can sell them for is two different things in our venue, man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah. I mean, I just know from experience what sells good for us. And wall art, it's usually a no go, man.
Yeah.
I had a picture of Sturgis, the motorcycle get together they do every year in Sturgis.
Yeah.
Well, it was about this wide and about that deep. We had it up for $40 for a year or two. And somebody finally bought it for $40. But just the wall art thing, it just never works out for us, man. But I just had it hanging on the wall. I actually forgot about it. And when I took it down because somebody asked about it, it had so much dust on it, I had to clean it all over again. But we sold it.
More dust on it than when you got it out of the locker.
More to, yeah. Okay, storage with the sled. I did not see that. No, I don't want Dollar City selling bandages. No, I feel sorry for whoever buys that whole unit. They think they're going to sell that stuff. They might sell a few of them. They're going to wish the hell they hadn't bought it.
Yeah.
How are they going to unload all those freaking bandages, Glenn?
Yeah.
I just don't see it. It doesn't matter what they're worth. It matters what people are going to pay for them, and how long are you going to have to store them? If you can't calculate your storage space at 0, maybe you'll be all right. But that would take up a whole 5x5 unit of size, right? All those bandages. Let's just be conservative and say that would take up a 5x5 for a month for probably more than one. So that's at least $60 a month for storage because your space is worth money. It really is. And I'm finding that out right now because this storage unit I got now, I don't have room for it here with 3 buildings. Well, for one thing, I haven't had my barter guy here in a year, and I'm going to have to find a new barter guy or one to supplement. Maybe he'll come by. I'll always let him come by if he wants to come by and do a pick, but a year, that's too long. 3 months is what I'm used to waiting. So if anybody that ever comes on here that wants to, is in the area and wants to do a pick, just let me know. They look like aluminum rims to me, maybe $100 worth of fishing, but that's what I was thinking. If they're aluminum rims, they're worth, there's a lot of aluminum there. Not sure what the price of aluminum is right now. I'll find out real quick. Anyway, let's try something. I can do it quicker like this. Let's try it on my phone. I'll go to, I've been using the heck out of that Google Lens, man. It's pretty good for stuff. Let's try this. I got to go to Google. I'm slow. I'm sorry. What is the current price of aluminum? Oh, it doesn't talk. $16 a ton. What?
Well, that's.
Oh no, it increased $16 a ton. Okay.
Oh.
All right. All right, per pound. That's what I need. God, I was like, what? How much is 1 pound of aluminum worth? In California, $1.66. Yeah. Okay, so let's just say how much does a one rim weigh? About 20 pounds? Or no, it's not even that much. Man, they're only going to be like $15 a rim, man. Yeah. I'm not excited about that one. That's just rough prices, but I didn't see enough to get me excited about that. Yeah, you're about right on that, man, dog. Yep. It'd be too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Usually, if there's 9 days to go and there's already a lot of bids, that locker's already exposed. And if I have to really like them at that point, like the one I just bought, I knew that was mine. I just didn't know how much I was going to have to pay for it. Yeah, sure enough, we're gonna. But I mean, we could have made it. If I'd have got that for $1,500, oh my God, I'd pay $4,000 for it.
Yeah.
But it worked out. Fortunately, if had that gold and silver not been in there, there was a pack of a little plastic bag marked 50 cents, gold tome items that's probably been in there for years. And there was $1,300 worth of scrap in there. That tie clip was actually marked on there. Somebody paid 50 cents for that, or they tried to sell it for 50 cents.
Yeah.
And it was $1,300 of gold. And that was a week ago. It might have gone up. I haven't looked at it today. What is the price of gold today? Gold is $32.43, which I think is going to be $5,000 before you know it. Yeah, it isn't the one you like. I figured that, man, dog. It was okay though. It just take years to sell. But yeah, you know what? At $1 a piece, there might have been thousands of them, but where are you going to put all that in the meantime? I mean, if you got a giant warehouse and you're selling things, and you got like a retail outlet to sell things in, maybe you could do that. But I don't see it as a good option for me. I don't want to sell dollar shit, okay? Unless if it's a yard sale, that's one thing. But you're not going to be able to unload all that crap in a yard sale, man. You might sell a few of them, but is it worth it? I don't think so. It might have been thousands of them, but unless you know somebody, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get involved with that one. I'm like, no.
Nip it in the bud.
I will nip that right in the bud, man. That's right. Let's see. Mad Dog says, yeah, but you got a giant warehouse. But I don't have a giant warehouse, man. If you have a giant warehouse, yes, I could see it. If you have a retail outlet. And if you've got a retail outlet, then you probably could make some money with that one. But I don't know. When I buy these storage units, I'm looking for life-changing things, and treasure and gold. And I mean, price of gold's just. But I don't know about the price of Band-Aids over the years. I don't think they're going to go up in value much. And you're all over it. It's more trouble than it's worth, unless you got a store, and then maybe you could sell them. But I wouldn't want to do that. Somebody put them in a storage unit. They had them. They probably just quit paying on them because they were tired of losing money because of them. I've taken enough loss on these damn Band-Aids. I'm not paying on it anymore. I can't blame you, man. You just
nip it in the bud.
That's right. I think Barney's going to be on one of my videos here soon. I made that the other day for just a small little segment in my next video. And I got something to show you guys. This is the best thing we've seen on the show all day. Look at this little cat, man. Look at that cat. Look at that beautiful. That's Sadie. Hi, Sadie. All right. She doesn't want to be on display. All right. Well, that's okay. Just showing you. Everybody loves cats, Sadie. Well, most people do. I can't get along with people that don't like cats. I just can't do it. I just find that to be true. All right. Let's see. What am I doing? Share your referral link. I already did. Just want me to do this and that and the other thing. Let's see. I would like to see if we could find that okay treasure. When you say okay, all right, look. Present. All right, Mad Dog. I'm going to need some input here if I'm going to find this. All right. Let me take. He says, I need Barney on the video. He can be your spokesperson. I don't know how often he can do that. I mean, I think I can probably use him a couple of times without any issues. I don't know if he's common. I don't know. Beautiful cat. That's my Sadie. There's Thomas. Cats aren't liking it right now, though. The weather sucks. All right, let's stay on point here. I'm gonna mark your post. All right. Okay. So, what is this okay storage, man? You're gonna have to be. You're gonna give me some. I need more information. Okay. I need more information. I'm not seeing any okay storage, man. This must not be okay. Let's look at this one. It's right down the street. In the meantime, uh, oh Lord, what is that? Oh, that's an extension ladder. That's probably $70 right there. Oh, those are good. Those four wheelers, you can't have enough of those. There's a couple of them. It looks like a daggone wheel hub right here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, which is not going to help. What are these? It's just like, shh. Oh, I think these go underneath washer dryers. The metal.
Oh yeah,
I think
pedestals.
that is. Yeah, but I don't see the washer dryers here.
He said it's okay storage of Louisville.
Okay. I'll do a search. Okay, storage. Okay, storage of Louisville.
Yeah.
Oh man. Damn it. I had my caps locks on. All right, let's see if it comes up. If it's in Louisville, then it'll cover 25. Will definitely cover it all. Nothing. Zip. Zilch. Wait a minute. That's not right. Well, that kiss. All right, how much is the unit currently at, Mad Dog? And I can go at it. Oh, now I gotta be right. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta make a deposit. All right, there it is. How come it shows on my phone? And I don't know, Mad Dog. I'm gonna figure this out. But I gotta make a deposit real quick. Thanks, got it. All right. Dang, got it. Now look at what you made me do, Glenn. Ah, oh, damn. Tweak my freaking butt muscle again. In about 16 days and 21 hours. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. 16 days and 21 hours. 40299, 25 miles. 16 days. Okay, we're going to find, we got to keep going until we get to about 16 days. There's 9 days, 11 days. 16 days. And 21 hours. He said 29. We're getting close. 16, 21, 23.
Yeah. He said 1621, Mark.
Oh, 16, 21.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. KO story. See, I typed in KO storage of Louisville. Y'all saw me do it, and it said does not show up. Well, here's one exactly. KO storage. Now, which one is it? It's Guitar Dolly's Tools. Well, which one?
He said it's 20. I don't know if he means $20 or what. He just says it's 20.
Okay, we'll figure it out here in a minute. The price is at
$20.
Okay. Okay, it's probably the one before this. So I'll go to this one. Okay. Here it is. Lamp, totes, boxes, tenant named Shelby Grotenhaler. Which one is it, man? There's the only one that's $20 is this one. Okay. This is the only one at that place is $20, but I do see some potential.
He said the woman's name has the first letter I. Whatever that means.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, well, let's do it this way. Here's what I can do. Other auctions at this facility. There's that one. There's only one at $20.
He said that isn't the right one.
Well, it's KO of Louisville.
It is.
And there's only one that's $20. I don't know what to tell you, man. And right down here, this is the only one that's $20 right here, and the buyer and the tenant is Shelby. Now going down here, the rest of them, that was the only one that's $20. No, that one right there.
He said Lynn, Lynn.
Okay. Well, Lynn needs to kiss my ass right now because I'm not seeing Lynn. Okay, I'm not saying she's not there, but all right, here's Shelby, Olivia, Nicole, and Walter. And the only other one is the one that's $10. Oh, you know what? This used to be Storage Express. I know exactly where this is. But there is no Lynn. I don't know how he's getting different.
Yeah.
It's no sense to me. See, here's all the KO of Louisville, storage of Louisville. It's a national turnpike. I used to go to live storage auctions there, and it was Storage Express. I used to buy here all the time. But this one, the tenant name, Shelby, you can see it right here. Olivia, tenant name. Well, you said it's $20. There's one that's $20, and it's this one right here. Say, what do you think I should do here? She said, I don't know what I would do. Just feed the cat, I guess. Okay. That's a lot of help, Sadie. Here, there's food in the bowl. Oh, she wants me to top it off. Well, that's good. Why don't you just eat that? It's not even lunchtime. Oh my God, Mad Dog, I don't know what to tell you, bud. What would you do here, Glenn? There is no Lynn here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not there. It's
Are you
not there.
trolling me, man? Are you trolling me? All right, let's look at this one. I think it's another freaking glitch. I mean, I'm typing in. Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, he said he sees an interesting $10 one.
Yeah, but look
Is
at
that
this.
it?
No, but look at this. There's a chainsaw. Look, there's another. Oh my Lord, there's ladders, refrigerator. Look at the tools, truck toolbox. Yeah, but the problem is, Glenn, look at this. 16 days
10
out.
days. Is it 16? Yeah.
It says 16 in here. So, I mean, this is a good unit, but it's going to get a lot of exposure and it's going to go nuclear. It is, the price is going to go nuclear here. There's a washer dryer. Just, yeah, this is a good unit right here. That's $125 sitting right there. I wish I could get a brand on that toolbox. Yeah, this one's going to go nuclear. That's Walter's unit. Of course, Lynn doesn't have a unit over here anymore. She used to. Shelby's units. I, I don't know what to say, man. Let's see what Mad Dog's saying. Okay, well, I'm coming back into the chat because it's almost 1:30 and we can do some other stuff for a little bit. I'm sorry, Mad Dog, but I don't think it's your fault. I just think it's crazy how in one area you can see one thing and another you can't. I don't understand it. I believe you're looking at it. I don't think you're trolling me. I really don't. I don't think he's trolling me. Yeah, that's where I was at. How come it shows on your phone and doesn't show on yours? Well, that's a good question. That's a freaking great question. And I can't answer it. Yeah, and it said that part in about 40 minutes. It also says the seller's name, and it's a woman's name with an I. So this woman's, it's $20. Yeah, I looked at the one that was 20, and there was only one, and I didn't see it. No, he said that isn't the right one. Lynn, did we see a Lynn?
No.
Didn't see it. Yeah, I saw that one. Interesting. And no, I'm not. Yeah, I didn't think you were trolling me, man. I'm just. It's frustrating to me when I'm trying to find something. I'm going to the place, and it's showing every one of the lockers they have for sale. There's nothing in there that says what you were telling me, and I don't think you're trolling me. So what's going on here? I did like the one that had the TV that you show. Yeah, I had to stop and look at that. Mad Dog the Troller. I don't think he is, Todd, but if he was, he did a good job of it because he had me convinced. Just bid 70 to see if you get it. I don't know about that. I am to sauce. Hey, welcome. It says I got my phone on mute, so I can't hear your response to this. But you know how you give the moderator role to folks as a kind of membership channel thing? Yeah, I know how I do that. Been doing it for years. Yeah, I guess he's got to follow up to that. I'll laugh if you get this for a backup offer. Yeah. Is that Craftsman or staff line? It probably was Craftsman's. Yeah, one's a managing moderator and one is a standard moderator. I'll just make the members a standard moderator, which really there isn't really any moderating to do. It's just the way we give out free memberships without charging anybody. I'm not going to do a live stream and charge people for coming to it.
Hey, Mark, you still have storage treasures up on the screen.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I know they can still hear me, but yeah, thank you. I would. All right, let me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was wondering if you could swap me over to standard mod so I can comment on your shorts again. Well, you don't have to be a mod at all to comment on the shorts.
You know, I've noticed that too, Mark. I'm not able to comment on your shorts for some reason.
Well, you don't have to be a moderator to comment on my shorts, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying when I push it, it doesn't do anything. On your regular videos, I can, but the shorts, it doesn't let me do it. So I think that's what he may be talking about. 'Cause I'm having the same issue.
Okay.
I thought it was just me, but now that he's mentioned that.
Well, you are a managing moderator. Oh, you're not supposed to be that. Okay. Okay. You're supposed to be a standard moderator. Okay, that's what I meant. Okay. Well, you're a standard moderator. Sorry about that. Glenn, let's see. That shouldn't have anything to do with it, man.
Yeah, I know it's weird. I can't, on your shorts, I'm not able to comment either. It doesn't let me. I can't even thumbs it up on your short.
I don't understand, man. Well, I am DeSauce. You are a standard moderator. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I can't even find you on the. Yeah, you're a standard moderator. Try to just try it now. Go to one of my shorts and try to comment on it.
Okay.
You try it, Glenn. See what you can do.
Yeah, let me see.
I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it. Either one of them, it shouldn't make any difference. It shouldn't make a freaking bit of difference at all. I didn't put a short up 41 minutes ago. Let me try something. Now, the last short I put up was last night at 7 p.m. It's Chucky practicing his pounce.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just commented. It's letting me comment now, but it wouldn't do it before.
I don't know. It must have been a glitch of some kind because I mean I have not heard this before today, and two of you say it. So I'm at a loss.
Yeah, it's probably something to do with YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, good grief. Okay, it should be fine now. I don't know. Well, it says that on my phone, so I don't know if you put it up. Yeah, the last video short I put up my shorts every night at 7. 701, 702, 703, and 704. And then other shorts I'll put up at random times, shorts about metal stacking or storage auctions. I'll put those up right at random times. But the cat videos I put up every night. Been putting them up every night for going on 3 years. I put up 4 videos every night. Used to do up to 10. It would be funny if I got that short right now and it was last night. Well, the last one was Chucky pouncing, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry for all the confusion, man. Yeah. Yeah, you're a standard moderator. That's just how we call our members without charging them. I'm not going to charge you. Nobody would pay it here anyway. We don't want. I'm not trying to get into people's pockets here. I'm just trying to have a fun live, I'm just confused with all the glitches and all the Mad Dog seeing lockers that I can't find on the same location. It's very frustrating, man. Let's see.
Nip it in the bud.
I'm trying. I saw you put a Mad Dog. I know you're trolling me now. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm trying to figure out why I could comment on your shorts and why some people can't. I feel sorry. Well, I have nothing I can add to that. I don't know why it's happening. I don't understand it. Sadie, do you want to sit down? All right. I saw you. This is the one that gets me right here. If that was at 7:41 last night, check and see if it was. Sadie, she's tearing up the couch. You tearing it up? It's from a storage unit, so they're allowed to tear it up. What are you gonna do? Okay, hope y'all are doing good. Hey, Sky Warrior, how you doing, bud? We're just trying to figure out all the glitches in it that's been going on here. We're getting a few. Yeah, and sometimes I find the locker later after the live that you couldn't find during the live. I don't understand. He says happens on one of my buddy's shorts. Can't comment. Why would that be?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Let me try something. Why can't some people comment on my short videos on YouTube? Let's see what it brings up. It says the video creator is disabled. Comments is one option. The video is not available for certain age groups. No. The YouTube app has restricted mode enabled. The internet connection is not stable. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. When they start talking this, I cannot understand them. Three fixes. Disable any ad blocker extensions in your browser. What the? Turn off your. I'm not on a VPN. The creator may have blocked your account. I haven't blocked anybody from posting up. Try another browser. How would it matter what browser I'm using?
It shouldn't. Mine was like that for probably like a year. Couldn't comment on your shorts, but I just thought it was something to do with my phone or something. I didn't know.
So you can do it now, though, right?
Yeah,
It's
it did it just then when I did it, but like I'm saying, probably for like a year.
I don't understand this, man. That is what. Yeah, I know, man, dog. I'm like, how would that, man? It wouldn't make any difference. Only shorts. I mean, I put up 28 shorts a week, so that's kind of a big deal.
Well, it is a
And I
big
get a
deal.
lot of comments. I do get a lot of comments, so I know it's not everybody. I have no explanation for that other than it's a glitch. And we do get a lot of those. But the ones that really rattle my cage are when you're telling me, Mad Dog, I'm speaking to you, it's when you're telling me, go to this storage unit at OK Storage. That's $20. And I go there and they got one unit that's $20. And that's not the one. Now you tell me, what's your theory on that? Only shorts. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm dumbfounded over it. There's probably nothing I can do about it because I don't know what else I can do about it.
Yeah, I thought it was just me, but after I heard that, I guess there's others.
I don't understand it, Glenn. I don't know. Let's see, you guys. We got a little bit. We could go to 2 o'clock if y'all want to chat about anything. I don't care what it is. Chat now.
It nipped
How
it
about
in the butt.
Kamala being the new governor of California? That's what I saw on
Might be the new governor of Gitmo if she doesn't watch out because they're bound to. I think a lot of these people have already been dealt with, and we're dealing with a lot of things in public that's just. That's my opinion. A lot of this stuff's going on.
Well, that's what she's saying. She's going to run for the governor of California, and Newsom's going to run for president of the United States in 4 years.
I think Trump will end up being the last president under this system. I really do. I think we're looking to go into a whole new system. I think the next president, if we do have another president, I think it'll be J.D. Vance. When you know who I think vice president would be Donald Trump. But that's just my opinion. That's one way to get around that. That's only if they haven't accomplished what they need to accomplish. And if they accomplish everything that's coming, there won't be a regular government. There'll be like councils and things are going to be so much different that it's so hard to explain it to people without blowing their minds and blowing my own in trying to explain it.
Different.
Things are going to be so different. I mean, you're not going to be paying taxes on your income anymore because there's not going to be an IRS. That's what all these tariffs are about, man. You know, before 1913, this country was rich as could be and they didn't have income tax or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the 16th Amendment, which brought about that, was never ratified. So the taxes that they've been taken out, actually, it's not legit. And I think if anything's going to happen, they'll have to abolish the 16th Amendment. But I don't have all the answers, folks. But I know the Federal Reserve, the people that are working in there, they've already shuffled them over to the U.S. Treasury, and they're going to be working on the income that's coming in rather than stealing it from the people. You know, glitches and bitches. That's what Glenn Storage Stacker. Glenn Storage Stacker. I want to see what your answer. Found $40. What? How'd you find $40?
He's Mad Dog is asking what have you found in a toolbox other than tools before?
The dildo. I mean, that's a fact, man. Just random stuff. I've opened up tool drawers and there's just randoms in there, you know, just bunch of stuff that you wouldn't think would be in a toolbox. But as far as what I find those all the time, what I just mentioned, they're in pretty much every unit I buy. There's one or a lot of them, you know. What's the best thing you've ever found in a toolbox other than tools? The best thing. God, I don't even know how to answer that one. I'm not really sure, man. Yeah, that was a bad answer. And usually, I don't even want to go there. But have you ever had to dial up a call somewhere and get something done, and the person you're working with is clearly from India? Nothing against anybody from there, but I can't understand them. They're speaking English, but I have trouble understanding what they're saying. You know, very polite. They can be as polite as hell, and I still don't know what they're talking about. I get like little clues along the way. I'm like, so I really don't like having to do that. And then listening to that, I'm like, I'm not going to go through this again. Change browsers. Now, what difference would it make what browser I'm on for somebody else being able to post? And I think that's what Mad Dog was saying. Might be if it was a moderator setting, what difference would it make if they were any kind of a moderator that they couldn't even comment? That doesn't make sense. It just goes to show you how many glitches there are on here, man. Other people can comment, but not me. Oh, geez. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, boy. Let's see. Well, you guys need to get chatting here. My brother, what's all this trouble hearing people from India or different countries that wind up working at Walmart, and Grandpa, you can barely understand. I mean, they're very polite, but I can't understand them. I mean, I can get bits and pieces, but whenever you've got something important you're trying to accomplish, and you got to go through somebody that's, where you going to die? You can come in, make sure you go back there. Oh no, my head's spinning, dude. Your head is spinning. What? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather deal with AI than dealing with something I can't understand them. I mean, come on. Oh boy. All right, let's see if we can find something to go a different route here at the last few minutes of this show. Let's see here. I need to make some new content, man. See, that's Clint. Little Miss Muffet.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Yeah.
What was that? It was jacked up. Let's see, what the hell was I doing there?
You know what I think of this? I tore the unit. I went in. I tore it up. I tore it up. I tore the unit. I tore the unit up. I went in. I tore it up. I tore the unit up.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we need your verdict.
Guilty. 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 You, sir, have been declared guilty of pressed wood. Guilty.
You say.
And you got still. Guilty of pressed wood.
I'm heading back to the future.
Now look at what you did. Oh, what is that? A plunger? What the hell? What's going on in here? Where's the money? Oh, God. Now look at what you did. Oh, God. How about this? Wouldn't you really like to have this? Wouldn't you? Now look at what you did. Pouring out my earring. Look at this. Now look at crap.
There was the glitch right there. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess that's about it for today. Anybody got any parting shots? Take that, junk furniture. Chucky versus Chucky. They make good. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Eric. Yeah, I've got to go. I'm going to watch the rest of your video. I want to see if you can bail out on the back of that unit. I haven't seen the rest of it. And you have a great rest of your day. Maybe Glenn and you can finally conquer. I don't think we found out why we're having glitches, but we're gonna keep facing them every Sunday at noon. So come back next week and see what goes wrong then. Right, Glenn?
That's right. That's all makes it fun.
That's right. Hey, you know what? It's free, so it's not like it's gonna cost you anything. All right, man. Well, I had fun today. I hope you all did too. I'll see you guys along the way in the comments or whatever during the week. I hope you have great sales. I'll have another locker video coming out every Sunday at 9 a.m. And we will see you guys. Have a great rest of your day, Glenn, and you guys in the chat. Let's do this later. Wait a minute. We'll end with this.
Guys, what do you do when that happens to you? When you slam a pie in your face? I don't know how often you slam pies in your face, but what do you do with the stuff that gets over all your product? Just let me know in the comments how, well, first of